Hey, how's it going? It's me, your boy Nym. Today we're going to be talking about the recap of 2022. Another year has been passed since the last time doing this, and I'm still looking at what my future will hold. I am still staying strong on streaming on a weekly schedule, although I changed my time from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. to 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. So still streaming at 7 hours at most, unless there are tournaments and other things. Of course, like subathons. This year's monthly subathons were actually a big success, so I would say I will still be doing the same way I did it in the previous year as well. Monthly. Right now I'm making a living through gaming. It's closer than ever since I'm making off the minimum wage of my country, but these bastards keep increasing the living expense right now, so there's that. I am very happy about playing the same game every day, Legends of Runeterra. Since the game has almost like monthly changes, updates, most of my viewers are from the Runeterra category, so I'm still staying strong playing the game. Although my hardcore fans don't really care what games I play, and I really appreciate them for that. Next year I will give most of my mind thoughts to finally get into seasonal tournaments, so my time and dedication is not on wane, and I finally will have a feeling of success at least. That's very important for everybody. I want to talk about like what really changed during the time of my year and the stats of how I improved my stream career. So I gained around 1,000 of new followers, doubled than last year on Twitch, which is absolutely amazing, even though there are some bots there at some point because bots are everywhere. My YouTube is not really improving so much, so because of that I did not have the urge to actually upload more and on a weekly basis. I do it almost monthly though updating the latest decks I got to masters with. I think that's my main goal, to actually just show how I got to masters. But recently I started uploading YouTube shorts, and it's much more time efficient than any other VODs since they are less than a minute long. So I upload so far a few, and seems like the thing I should invest more time in, as they are getting thousands of views, which my content on YouTube seems to be not really getting, just maximum a couple hundreds. I'm doing a little experiment of uploading to TikTok and Shorts simultaneously. Not sure if I'm breaching some TOS, but since like I'm such a low runner, I don't think like anybody even cares or bothers. And so far YouTube Short has been kind of like winning right now, with my most popular clip being a blast of 2.4 thousand views. I'm so surprised though how that actually happened though, but I'm very glad it did, and it kind of like makes me want to continue and upload more, and I definitely will start doing that much more often and trying to actually focus on that. There is like some checklists on the list for the year I wanted to do this year, and wanted to kind of like give a great shout out to what I achieved. First one, finally fix my microphone by throwing it against the wall and buy a new one. And actually it turned out the reason it was not working properly, or like the sound was like whack, is just because the audio software I was using is actually made a mess on the sound it come out, since it trying to make it a little bit feel better, and it turns out it actually made it worse. So I turned it off, and ever since then everything is just perfect and I like it. And the second of most, my internet connection for streaming is not really best, and I found a solid fix on how to make it feel a little bit better. Sometimes there are days where I had like 0 FPS, and my quality of the stream is just terrible. And the way I actually solved it by turning off and on again, and it actually helps. Like, I have absolutely no idea why, but it does help. So this year I wanted to become competitive player, but was not really that dedicated. But it seems I'm not a beast or this guy's toys. I'm to be able to become #1 to anything. But I still managed to get to 78 player in the whole of Europe in Legends of Runeterra. And I think that accounts to something and gives me the hope that, so I should start doing the thing about getting more games instead of like quitting the last moment, get higher ranks or try to do something about it. And yeah, and I will never give up because he didn't give up to me. Fourth and the absolute most important one is not to be depressed. I am kind of like a very much sensitive person that every single time I get like get down on something, I feel like a piece of trash for like a longer periods of time, not just for minutes after like getting down. I need to kind of like focus on things so I can continue going on. Otherwise, I'll just lose my sanity. You know, that's how it actually happened. But still, like, the fact that I'm kind of like struggled last year much more than this year, I'm kind of like feeling super happy. And this year Christmas was actually kind of like a blast. I actually got like a gift I really enjoy building, which is the Big Ben. I'm gonna be kind of like putting it out on my display. I think that's gonna be all for now. I hope you guys are gonna be there for me next year as well. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.